Hello, this is Peter from Chooch. This video will explore the process of creating a data set and then also the initial effort of uploading images, as well as doing image-based annotation. So from the main landing page here, we can go ahead and click on data sets here. We can also see explanations on the different processes of data sets here, or we can also go ahead and click on data sets here on the left-hand side. So from here, we go ahead and click create data set here on the top left, and then give it a name. In our videos here, we're going to do a pretty simple data set and in turn model that looks at airplanes in the sky and says airplane detection or other things like that. So here, when we create a data set, you have two options for the annotation type. You can see the explanation there. We have bounding box, which is drawing a square around the different object, or we can also go ahead and do polygon. So polygon is really dialing in the detection on a cell like microscopy or satellite video or other things like that. 95 to 99% of the time we'll use bounding box. That does also offer additional tools such as smart annotation, augmentation, and synthetic generation, which we'll explore in later videos. But sometimes you may use polygon. So be sure to reach out to us if you need any help or assistance in this decision. And then lastly here, we can go ahead and upload pictures from either my local machine, my local drive, or my drive, which is files you've already stored up in the cloud in Chooch, so like a Google Drive. But since the files are on my local machine, I'm going to go ahead and click on that. So I can go ahead and drag and drop in here. You can see all the different formats we support, or I can just click on that and then navigate to the location now where I want to have the files. So I have some files stored on my laptop. I'm going to go ahead and dig in on over to image annotation, and then go ahead and click open. So from here, I go ahead and click create data set. What this is going to do is going to start uploading all the different pictures. And depending upon how big your data set you're looking to upload is, or the data you're putting up, it might take a little while to upload. But here, my 30 images or so are pretty quick. And so now it's creating the data set. And in turn, now I need to start annotating stuff. As you can see here, once we create a model, we'll get some suggestions or help as part of that process. And so you can see here, this is the message saying, you got to start doing annotation across these images. So I go ahead and click start. And so what we're doing here again is all the different objects or actions or behavior we're looking to do. And so you simply just to detect. So from here, we go ahead and find the start and stop point we want to do and make sure to cover as much as possible of the object you're looking to track. And then you simply let go. And so here I can go ahead and give it a name. And so make sure to always be consistent with this annotation class throughout the model you're creating and data set you're creating. Instead of doing airplane, 747, aircraft, aeroplane, whatever it is, make sure to be consistent with that. So now that I drew the box and click create and then in turn save, now here on the right-hand side, I can see one image and one annotation across those images. With the prompt we saw earlier and here on the top right, to create a model, we need to have at least 30 annotations across all of the data set we have. So just make sure to keep doing that and go across each image and look for all the airplanes that you want to have detected as part of the data set. So you can go ahead and click on that, click on airplane. You can see there, once I click save, we'll have 2 and 2. Now, hypothetically, if you draw a bounding box that you don't like, let's say on this next one here, I'm going to go ahead and just do that, click that, and then click save. But what happens, I don't like that detection or the polygon I drew. So I can go ahead and click delete, or I can also go ahead and edit it by changing the different quadrants, the top left, top right, top left, etc. So keep doing these through all the images you have. I did upload 30 images, so make sure to do it across all the images. And then as you explore other options too, which we'll see in other videos, through video annotation and synthetic generation, we are able to create all this data to have more data in a data set, which in turn hopefully enables a more accurate model. So be sure to annotate all the images you put up. And if you have multiple objects in one image, make sure to do that too. Again, all the different variations really helps to coach a good model. Thank you very much.